Hey everyone, today we're going to create a new AWS account. So I've just created a brand new email, so we're going to go to the AWS website and we're going to sign up for a brand new account and just kind of have a look around what's in the AWS console, what we can use, and just the setup that's required. There is a few steps, but there's nothing too complicated. So if we just Google AWS login, AWS management console, complete the sign up, and we actually want to create a new AWS account. So here you're going to put in your email, whatever that is. So once you put in your email in here and then also put in your AWS account, when you submit this you will then get an email. So you'll have to go into your emails and just get that verification code. Copy that verification code right in there, and now you're going to create your password. And you can see there is some criteria, so just make sure that you've met all those when you're creating your new password. Once the password has complete, that'll be step 1 done. So let's just save that. Now this is the free things that you get when you sign up for an AWS account. So you do get a 12-month subscription to things like a free EC2 instance, which is just a virtual machine. You also get access to a free database. Obviously these services are capped, so you can't get like a really large database, or you can't get a really large server, but you do get a free one that has a public IPv4 address that you can use to host things on, just like a simple website or something like that. So just fill out this information. It's going to be personal, your full name, phone address, all that stuff. Now continue to step 3. So this will be the part where you have to put in your card information. So it won't take any, I think it takes like maybe €1 out just to verify that the card that you've given it is, it's a real card or whatever. But it doesn't take anything else out unless you go outside your free tier limits. Now it wants you to verify your phone number, so just select text message is probably the easiest, and your country and phone number. Now just wait for your verification code. It should like literally happen within seconds. I've got it here, and continue to the next step, and then you want to select which one you want. So assuming that you're just using this for your own personal use, you want the basic version. That's the free tier, and complete the sign up. Go to the AWS Management Console, and now you'll see there's 2 options. There's a root user and there's an IAM user. So what we've just created using that email and that password, that's the root user. So that's what we're going to log in as. So once you log in with that email and that password, you can create these things called IAM users, which are just other users that have access to your AWS account, but you can limit this access. So for example, if I have a friend John and I want to give him access to use my AWS account, but I might want to limit him to only use virtual machines. Maybe I don't want him having the ability to create databases, because whatever databases he creates, once he logs in with the user that I create for him, I'm going to get billed for that. So it's just a way, kind of like in big organizations and companies and things like that, you can have a better insight into what team is using what AWS resources, which ones you want to allow to be able to have access to different resources. So you might want a team that's only responsible for database stuff, and their whole access is only for creating database instances. They're not allowed to create or modify anything else in the AWS infrastructure. So put in your email and now put in your password. So once you put in your password, you should see something like this. So the first thing that you might notice is this place here. So you might want to change this depending on where you're from. So if you are not in the US and you've selected a US region and you're creating virtual machines and databases and things like that, it's going to take a little bit longer for you to access it because it's going to be further away.